What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to bring you my long-term review. This is the Mizuno Wave Rider 27, and I kind of wanted to go through maybe who this may be for, may not be for, and just kind of give you an idea of things out there. This is a retail $140 shoe, and this is a shoe that I wear mainly for work, walking. I do not run in these. I don't really care for how Mizuno shoes feel with running, but I do love them for everyday use, and I'll kind of go through that. So it's just a basic, I would call it a stability balance shoe, similar to like the Brooks Ghost or the Magni Rider Guide, or the Asics, the Kayana 30, 29, whatever version they are on of that. This comes in many different varieties. This is the standard version, and then they have what's called the SSW, which is basically their wave knit. It's a little bit more breathable. I got this on sale for $95, so they do go on sale from time to time. And overall, with the build quality, it's held up pretty well over the years. I wear these every day for work. I work in a hospital, so I walk around pretty frequently in very dirty environments, so I'm probably have to clean this table afterwards because these shoes are probably disgusting. It does have a very nice design to it. I really like how Mizuno's modern shoes, basically they're 2020s and up look. I just like the way that it looks, the way that it's designed. It just doesn't have the same feel as some of like the Brooks or the Hoka's. I just feel like they have a little bit more unique style to them. They kind of remind me of Saucony, how they're just a little bit different in design. So it does have a wave plate in here. Mizuno was doing wave plates before they were popular. It's not as similar as like a carbon fiber plate or any type of plate for running, but it is probably in there more for stability, and you can feel it here on the bottom. Tread well has been really well. There's a little bit of tread wear here on the toe here, mainly from walking. I've not ran in these ever. They are around 10.7 ounces, so they are a little bit on the heavy side compared to some of the other shoes out there, but that hasn't bothered me because this is more of a stability shoe in my eyes. I would not buy this necessarily for running. You probably could run in it, but I prefer some of the other options. Currently, I'm running the Brooks Ghost Max or the Saucony Endorphin Speed 3. Those are my two main running shoes, depending on the condition. But build quality has been great. You do see a little bit of wear here on the front where it's kind of fraying a little bit. Actually, they both look a little rough. I have washed these once just because they got really dirty one day, because I did wear them to the park after work and they did get a little bit dirty, but I do have a little bit of wear there. As far as the fit, the upper is really nice. It's not the most breathable upper. That's where I would probably get the SSW versions of these to get something a little bit more breathable. I believe some of their Sky, their Wave Rider Sky or Wave Sky shoes have a little more breathability in the top here. But these do tend to, I think, run a little bit warm compared to some of my other shoes. The tongue is really comfortable. It's got a ton of padding. I personally prefer a little bit thinner tongue, but I have liked this a lot, especially in the fall and winter. It's a little bit hot in the summer. I tend to run a little warm, especially my feet. Why? I don't know. But has a lot of padding here around the heel. I haven't noticed any like wear and tear. Usually Mizuno shoes, I have like where the back of this will start to wear and basically fall apart after a little bit, but these have held up really well. The laces are pretty simple. They're not as elastic, or I would like a little bit more thicker ones, maybe a thinner tongue and thicker braces there. Laces there. Now, as far as the drop, I believe this is like 8 or 10 millimeters. I do not know the stack height on these because I don't really care, because I'm more into comfort, reliability, stability. I don't do any like running to coves or anything like that at work, but I do like a more stable shoe versus something that's got, I don't need a match cushion shoe for work. And I like the way it looks. I like their color designs. They don't go on sale as a deep discount as some of like the Hoka's or the Saucony or the Asics shoes, but they do go on sale pretty often throughout the outlets. Running Warehouse, Hollowbird, I think is the other one where they go on sale from time to time. But I've been really happy with them. They've held up really well. I'm one of those people that really likes Mizuno shoes for just about everything. They're not a popular brand, I don't think, for shoes. I think they're more in like the volleyball and baseball world, but I really like their shoes. I'm gonna try their Wave Sky shoes just because of, from what I've read, the uppers are really breathable and they're around the same. They don't have a plate in them, that's the only thing. I really like that these, I don't know if they, my feet just really feel more comfortable in these and more less fatigued at the end of the day wearing these versus I've worn some of my Saucony and my Brooks shoes before to work and they just don't feel as comfortable. So that's it. If you've never tried Mizuno and you're just looking for a walking general purpose all day shoe, I would definitely try the Wave Riders. I haven't tried the Inspire before or the Sky shoes, but I really think this brand is overlooked compared to all the, essentially where I work, you see a Hoka and Brooks as just about the only two shoes you see within the hospital setting. Some Asics here or there, but it's mainly a lot of Hokas and Brooks. So give them a try and see what you think of them. I really like them and they've held up really well over the past years. So that's it. If you have any comments, questions, leave them below and I'll get back to you, and have a good rest of the day.